Hey everybody, this is Theresa here, reporting to you on my Wednesday week 10 update, post-op Lapband with Plication update. I had started my journey on June 7th with my seminar with my surgeon's office, and had a Lapband with application surgery on July 18th. And at that time, I weighed in at the beginning in June 7th. I weighed in at 217.4, and today I have weighed in at 185.8, which makes it a pound and a half less than last week. And honestly, this pound and a half I'm going to attribute to yesterday and the day before, but yesterday. Because all week I weigh every day. I weigh every morning, at the same time every morning when I feed the animals, I go and weigh. And this whole week I haven't been disciplined. I haven't been that disciplined for a while. And something just snapped in my head. It's like, you need to get back with it. You know, I had a bag of Funyuns the day before yesterday. So yesterday I stuck to the rules and I did really good, and surprisingly, I mean, I wasn't even hungry. It was all mental hunger before. That's my problem is boredom or mental hunger. So and so my weight actually was going up a little, or it was just staying the same all week long. So I go, here goes another, a week and no change. Because, well, the week before I did lose 1.9 pounds. The week before that I gained 0.8. So, but anyway, so yesterday I did really good, and I've been doing all my exercising like I should. I just no stupid snacking. And this morning I got on the scale and it was 185.8, and I was in shock. So anyway, I gave it all to just straightening it up and doing the right thing yesterday. So. And I did the right thing again today, and I thought, if I can just do the right thing, let's see what it does for a whole 7 days worth, and so next week we'll see what happens. So anyway, we're all in this together. We're our own worst enemies, and I know I am, for goodness sake. So, but I have been doing my running, my Couch to 5K, been training on that, and so this morning this is my I started my third week of the 8-week program, and I ran 2.5 minutes straight, which has never ever happened to me in my entire life, even when I was little and a teenager. Never happened. But the big thing that happened to me yesterday was it was my first time to see my primary care physician since May. And in May, I think it was, I didn't bring that in here. But mid-May 11th, I think, is when I seen her last and did my last lab work. Because I'm diabetic, and so I go in every quarter and get lab works done, check on everything. And so May, and I kind of waited longer this time, but I saw my, doctor. And I didn't have in mind that I was going to have this surgery. I mean, when I decided it was going to happen, it happened real quick, and, she didn't even know about it. I didn't want to ask her opinion about it because I didn't want her opinion about it because I was afraid of it, and I didn't want to hear nothing. I didn't want to hear anyone telling me, no, don't do it, I had my mindset, and I didn't want my doctor telling me what to do. I mean, even though she should, but I knew I didn't want to hear her opinion, so I know. So anyway, and what I weighed in at, whenever I weighed in yesterday, I weighed in on their scale, and they have a new scale from the last one that they had, and I was at 189 yesterday. It was in the afternoon, so I don't count that. But the weight that they had before, back in May, it was 223. So actually, I had lost already almost over 5 pounds, 6 pounds from my doctor's office visit there to the weight loss to my beginning on June 7th with my seminar. So anyway, I lost a few pounds. So 223 was my last doctor visit. So, and my highest I remember ever is 227. So from 223 to now, I mean, it's like, what, 30-something pounds. So I have it written down somewhere. But anyway, but the biggest thing is, the reason why I had this surgery is because I needed something to force me to straighten my act up and do the right thing with my body and my exercising and everything. And having a lap band is what has done it and straightened me up, and it's been the best choice, the best decision I have ever made for my life. And I did it so I could get off medication. I didn't do it for vanity reasons, because I could. I mean, I've been this size for 20 some odd years, and so I mean, I don't care. I'd stayed it. I mean, it wasn't fun, but the health is the reason why I did it, because I finally just had it with diabetes. I've had my mother died of it, complications of it. Many of my family members on her side died of it. I have a friend that just had recently lost her leg due to diabetic complications and was on dialysis, and I just got furious mad at diabetes, and I just said, no, something's got to give. It's either my body, me, or I'm going to do something about it. And it was happened to be my Weight Watcher lady, my old Weight Watcher leader that I'm friends with on Facebook, that posted something about weight loss surgery, and how it was a NBC story about how weight loss surgery has cured diabetes. I think mostly of it was like the gastric bypass instantly cured, the diabetes symptoms. So anyway, I thought that it was just one of those lights that went above my head and said, that's what you're going to do. Nothing was going to stop me. My insurance wouldn't pay. So I got a loan, and I'm paying out the butt for the loan, but I don't care. It's worth every penny of interest, of high interest, that I am going to be paying for the next 10 years or however long it takes. So, and 30-something pounds now. Look at me, I don't even know exactly how much weight I've lost. The 29, 30 plus pounds that I've lost so far has been so worth it. But the main thing is that the medication, I was on Humalog insulin, which is the mealtime, short-term, every meal. Before my meals, I would take the insulin shots. And then I was on Lantus, and I'm still on Lantus, which is the 24-hour slow-release insulin. So I'm on two different insulins, same blood pressure medication, but it had been doubled in the last 6 months to a year, because my blood pressure was so high. My medication wasn't taking care of it, so she doubled it. Of course, the Crestor, the cholesterol, with those, and then I'm on some other, estrogen and stuff, because I've had a hysterectomy and everything. And so those I'll be on till I decide not to be on them anymore. But I'm just tired of popping a handful of pills and taking all this medication, not knowing what it's doing to my body, And so with all this loss and the healthier eating and the exercising, I took myself off of the insulin, the Humalog, the short release insulin with meals, because I was having a lot of lows, and I was testing. I skipped a few days just to see what it was doing, and my numbers were low. So, and then with all the exercise, I also took myself off of half of the blood pressure medicine. So I went back to the 1 dose instead of 2 a day. 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. And I'm not, as a disclaimer, do not do this. Don't decide to do what I've done and take it upon yourself to take yourself off medication, okay? Because I did, please. Because it is stupid and dangerous. I should have talked to my doctor first. But I didn't. So please don't follow my lead. So I did that myself, and then went in yesterday, and I broke the news to her. I'm like, I did some things since I've seen you last that you don't know about, and so I broke it to her, and she's kind of dry anyway, but she was soaking it in, and she was just happy to see all my numbers. She's looking at my labs and stuff, and she's like, wow. And I went from, just to highlight, my A1C, my average blood glucose, that the last time it was 7.3. It was down to a 6, which the goal is to be 5.7 or under. But a 6, I've never been a 6, probably since I was 6. Sorry, my dog is chewing up my laundry. And then so she said that it's okay that I've not done the Humalog. And the Lantus, the other insulin that I'm still taking, I think I'm shooting 20 or 15 units. She told me to reduce it down to 10 or even 5. So I'm like, cool, you know. And then I'm also on glucophage, which is the metformin. It's the twice a day, 2 pills. It's diabetic medicine. And she says, okay, after and with that, and then the Crestor for cholesterol, she's like, start taking half of your cholesterol pill, cut it in half, and just take half a day, and then lower your insulin down to 10 or 5 units. And then when you come back in 3 months for next blood work, we're going to look at everything and see how you're doing, and we might take you off of that insulin, which I'm sure that's not a problem because I don't even know if it does anything for me. But, because I've forgotten for a few days, and it doesn't matter. But anyway, and then she said, and also the pills, we might take you off the pills, and possibly that cholesterol medicine, but mainly the diabetic medicines I might be completely off of. That's unheard of. And I mean, I was like in just pure cloud 9 yesterday, because I mean, the diabetes in my family is not due to obesity. My mother was like 100 pounds, 5 foot tall, 100 pounds. And the obesity was not the factor of the diabetes in my family on my mom's side. So it's just the fact that my dad's side, who really they don't have diabetes, but they're the overweight side. I got both. I got diabetes from my mom, but then I got, the weight, which didn't help. So if I'm fixing my weight and my diet and everything, it's like, it's totally proving the fact that diet and exercise is proof, not the Lapband, not any surgery, but it's proof that just diet and exercise, watching and maintaining control of all that, can cure you or reverse all those side effects. My numbers, I have never had, in all the insulin I was pumping in my body and all the medications I was putting in my body, my numbers were never as good as they were without the insulin due to diet and exercise. Does that make sense? So the diet and exercise is what did it. It's what brought my numbers down. Not the medications and the handful of medications and all those insulins and stuff. They were not doing me any good because it was just fighting the bad that I was feeding my body. So anyway, total testimony to diet and exercise and how controlling all that and your weight and Lapband. I mean, all of it. I love my Lapband. I love my Plication and Lapband, and I love to run. Now I've been running. I mean, I'm just loving life. Life is getting good. I'm just so happy. And then on top of that, some people I've 2 or 3 times now, people are telling me, you look young. You look like you've gone back 5-10 years. So if anything, that was worth it. So anyway, I've gone on forever now. Sorry, it's 13 going on 14 minutes. I'll let you go, but I just wanted to, I'm so excited about my doctor visit, my numbers, and it's what has validated why I did this, and I had this surgery, and I changed my life. It's all just validated by those numbers that I seen today or yesterday from my doctor's office. And it's proof that weight loss surgery works, diet and exercise, proper eating, proper exercise, and a proper lifestyle works in your favor. So God bless you all. Thank you all for watching me. Thank you for supporting me. Please ask questions of me. Write me some messages. I want to be able to, my enthusiasm is there, and I know what this is doing for me now. I'm seeing the results. So anything I can do for you, you just holler at me and I'm there for you, okay? So y'all take care. Have a blessed week. I will see you next week, and see you then. Love y'all. Bye.